I've been talking about Green Lantern since my channel started. When Magic Mountain announced its closure, that became my first video to get 100,000 views, and now I want to share some footage I took of it being torn apart. As always, these clips are free to use in your own videos, as is everything else on this channel. Just don't copy and paste my entire videos to repost. That should go without saying. Anyway, just watch and revel in its demise. Ah, see, isn't this satisfying? I guess it depends on how badly this ride hurt you. If you never rode it, you don't know. This opened in 2011, and I got to watch it being built. It was right outside my restaurant. I worked at the pizza place for the last couple years before I quit and moved on to my real job. I rode it, and it wasn't very good, but it didn't scar me. I rode it again in 2013, maybe another time or two leading up to 2017. But by May of 2017, it had been a while, and I was at the park with my friend and my brother on one of those dead off-season weekdays, and it was my stupid idea to ride this. My smart friend said, "Nope, go ahead, you have fun with that." But my brother decided to ride, probably just so I didn't have to ride alone. By the end, I was seeing spots, and he said there were a couple seconds where he thought he needed an ambulance. Those stupid cars don't flip, and the result is, it tries to rip you in half when it goes around those curves, starting with your brain and then your eyeballs popping out of your head. That was it for me. I said I would never ride it again. To be perfectly honest, that was probably a lie. I'm sure after a few years I would have given it another shot, but I was legit worried about the ride causing serious damage. It could be to my brain, to my back, popping a blood vessel. It just wasn't worth the risk for a ride that wasn't even fun. I think it officially closed down about 2 months later, so I never got my chance. It was actually testing the weekend they announced its closure. Rumor was that someone from La Ronde wanted to see it in action, and that rumor was probably right because Six Flags announced that it would be moved there a few months later. It got delayed, along with everything else because of COVID. 2021 came and went, and finally, this year, they said the whole project was off. I have no idea why. It could be for a whole bunch of different reasons. Nobody is quite sure why this was such a pile of trash at Magic Mountain either. The other Zaxbyns around the world don't get bad reviews. I think it was clear that it needed to spend more. But was it California law that was stopping it, or federal law? That's not clear. They shipped it out of the country to try and save it, so it could be either one. I was looking forward to riding this again at La Ronde in 2020. I even bought the Green Lantern shirt at a massive discount just for that trip, but it doesn't seem like I'll have the chance. Will this resurface somewhere else? Maybe, but probably not in the Six Flags chain, and probably not in America. Anyway, let's end this the only way I know how, with a poem. Green Lantern, you took your shots. You even had me seeing spots. You hurt my neck, you hurt my head, but I live on, and you are dead. Six Flags said, you're a train wreck, and tried to send you to Quebec. But La Ronde did not want you, so now you rot. What's next to do? Maybe you lie idle for a year, or 2, or 3, or 4, but I hope for just one thing. You can't hurt anyone anymore. Goodbye, Green Lantern. Thanks for the views. And, the whiplash? And I guess the credit? And I got nothing else, sorry.